probably one of the lesser-known countries of Southeast Asia. On the west, it borders India and Bangladesh, with Thailand and Laos on the east, and with Malaysia the south. Until quite recently, it was closed to the foreigners. Thus, it has preserved exotic oriental charm, and it looks just as we imagine it while reading books by Pearl Buck or Vicky Baum. It is almost unknown that Myanmar, as they call it nowadays, was one of the most powerful countries in that region and homeland of Theravada Buddhism too, which was brought over from India. The best preserved remains of this great civilization, which can be compared even to Chinese, are found in the central part of Burma. The ruins of magnificent pagodas and old wooden monasteries from the ancient kingdom of Bagan are the world wonders and silent evidence of religious life too. Buddhism, which had a dominant influence in Burmese culture, took definitive hold during the reigning of King Anavarata in 11th century, ruling over the area of Ayurvedi and Salvian rivers. According to the old stories and legends preserved in oral form, the ancient Burma was under the rule of mysterious warrior monks called Jiji, skillful in spear fighting, fencing and wrestling. Not much information is known from that period, but some sources state that they were the founders of all martial arts in Burma. Most likely is that the martial arts were formed during the centuries of continuous fighting against neighboring Khmers, Thais and Mon tribes. Pressure and influence from the Chinese and Mongols and cultural exchange with native Mons resulted in great mixture of races and tribes. Today more than 150 languages are spoken there, and population apart from the native Burmese consists of Karen Kachin, Mon, Arakan, Chin and Shan. Burma has 2000 years of history. It reached its zenith in the 10th century, when the kingdom of Bagan became more powerful. In the 11th century, Nagai Pagoda, a relief scene has been found that shows two boxers in combat. Ancient records inform us that during the kingdom Pinya, most of tournaments were organized during the Buddhist festivals, some of them under the patronage of King himself. The winners were given prizes and honorable titles, and their names were engraved in the walls of royal palace. According to an ancient scripture, a fearless fighter Onsigo Tanaya Shiaza was an undisputed champion at that time, and the rewards were paid in gold, silver, as well as in horses and oxen. But we should tell the whole story just as it is written on old tiles called Chausha. The high-ranking feudal lord Ong Pong Poa had an excellent young and unbeatable boxer Shanji. Since the royal tournament would soon be held, the king's minister suggested to King Nguyen Meng that he should invite 69-year-old Tanaya to fight for the royal name. No sooner said than done, and Tanaya accepted the challenge. The entire royal family came to watch the tournament. First of all, according to the ancient tradition, the fighters performed the boxer ceremonial dance, where they listed all their great victories. Contrary to expectation, old Tanaya knocked out their young opponent with a couple of hard kicks and punches. The inscription further lists the prizes that courageous Tanaya took home: 3 gold medals, 2 kilos of silver and 20 horses. The fighting rules from those times are not precisely known, but what we do know is the art of 9 weapons used in Burmese traditional boxing: fists, elbows, foots, knees and head. What is surprising is a lack of any protection except the groin guard made of seashells or tree bark. Even nowadays, the Burmese boxers wear only bandages instead of gloves, gum shield and anklets. Practically all kinds of kicks, punches, including head-butting and throws, were allowed. In the midst of the fight, even two ring referees have trouble controlling the match. The rules remain unchanged till today. Undoubtedly, including Thai boxing, this is probably one of the roughest fighting sports all over the world. There are few restrictions in the ring which boxers must honor, but a lot of interesting training methods for all martial artists. The author of this video has been studying the South Asian martial arts for more than 30 years. During his travels in Burma, he trained and visited various camps in Rangoon and Mandalay, collecting the materials and information. Although we do not recommend to young European and American martial artists participation in the Burmese tournaments due to the risk of injuries, let us see how these last gladiators prepare themselves for contests. Training camps are usually bare, but this is not obstacle for their hard efforts and braveness. Similar to Western boxing, first of all they take attention to stance, footwork, dodging, then punching, kicking and kneeing combinations. Ancient training methods included kicking palm trees, punching coconuts attached to a string, long running distances, water training and wrestling. Power of punches and strikes were tested by breaking the stones or bricks. And vulnerable head surfaces were hardened by light self-punching to the jaw, forehead or cheekbones. Modern training methods are somehow different, but the Burmese boxers are still masters of close fighting, where they use knees, elbows and head-butting with great skill and at first opportunity. Maung Maung Mient, with nickname Shining Jewel, together with his teacher Taung Nyunt, demonstrates combat techniques in their Camp Rangoon. The basic knee technique, Choda, consists of grabbing to the opponent's neck, sudden jerking downward, and final knee kick. Depending on the situation, we can continue attack with several punches. Using the same principles, you can surprise your opponent by first kneeing him to the belly and then to the head. Whoever learns basics of Burmese or Thai boxing knows that after hold, you are certain that knee attack will follow. One of the best ways to defend is to respond with head-butting. Be sure to use this technique with strong point of your own head to weak point of the opponent's head. The rules of Burmese traditional boxing allow various throws. Defending from the round kick attack, come close to the opponent, grab his leg and perform throwing. Counter ends with knee kick while falling on opponent. Here is another example of close range fighting. It is extremely important to shorten the distance. Take or deflect the knee attack, grab the opponent's leg and perform throwing. You can finish the action with elbow strike. When anticipating the opponent's knee attack, grab him around the waist and throw him down. In the final stage, you can push his neck downward too. Again, close quarter combat technique. While holding him, you can perform knee kick first and then overhead throwing. This is specialty of experienced ring fighters. Quick reaction against opponent's hold is the key of successful defense. First, push opponent's head backwards and then perform throwing. You can finish action with a punch. Round kick attack can be deflected using forearms, but specialty of these counter-attacks is simultaneous kick to the opponent's supporting leg. Taking chance of this disbalance, you can continue action with flying side kick. Kicking techniques are sometimes similar to Korean Taekwondo and sometimes to Thai boxing. Low round kick is blocked by the shin, and then high spinning kick is followed. Elbow strike is one of the most dangerous tools in close-range fighting. Sudden and strong jerk downwards and to the side throws the opponent down. Holding him with one hand, deliver the elbow strike from above. Effective and cruel technique. Straight punch is deflected with inside parry using palm or forearm, while simultaneously rotating the body, execute the back elbow strike. Enormous power of the strike is produced by quick rotation of body and hips. Using the same principles, you can counter with spinning back fist. These are very popular techniques among Burmese boxers and can be seen in tournaments frequently. It seems that ancient traditional techniques border on acrobatics. Flying round kick can be executed while leaning against the opponent's leg, but not with all our weight. The crucial point is surprise. Similar techniques can be found in the neighboring countries, Lao and Khmer boxing. Using the similar moves, you can execute elbow strike. Shadow boxing is popular training exercise in West and East, but Burmese boxers execute one-breath combinations. They suppose that in real combat, during the exchange of hard punches, there is no time for normal breathing. Boxers sharply expel air, with sound similar to hissing of the snake. Most of the boxers take their first steps in the traditional boxing at a very early age, just like this young boy, showing his skills to the audience during the opening ceremony of tournament in city of Nyomya. Majority of tournaments is organized in the period between February and April, when main Buddhist festivals take place. Before the start of the match, according to the tradition, an ancient ceremony takes place. Katobue is prayer for the happy ending of the tournament. One should not forget that this is one of the most dangerous fighting sports. While the orchestra is playing, the referees go around and consecrate all four corners of the ring. The tournament starts with young boxers entering the ring, seeking the challenge. Weight categories does not exist in Burma. There are 4 divisions instead, dividing the boxers according to the skills and previous fighting records. Ring referees choose pairs, depending on their similar body structure. Before start bell, the contestants must sign the statement, accepting the full responsibilities on his own. Beginners start their career from the 4th class, and in order to break through to the higher categories, must pass a difficult and dangerous path that demands great skill and brave heart. Aside from that, flexible round system requires great stamina. At certain tournaments, the lasting of the final round is not limited. At the final round match, one of the boxers must win or lose, either by knockout or surrender. To the uninitiated observers, the matches may look like street fight without rules, but on contrary, there are strict rules regulating the fight and certain code of ethics. Let's mention the basic ones. The boxers fight barefoot, in shorts and longi tied around their waist. The fists must be wrapped in cotton bandages, and the only protection equipments are groin guard, gum shield and pair of anklets. Permissible blows are with closed fists, elbows, knees, shin and head. The boxers salute each other with stretched hands. After the break, the boxer gives a sign that he is ready to fight in three ways: by clapping his hands, nodding his head, or slapping his hand to his elbow. Hitting the opponent to the genitals is forbidden. Hitting the opponent with open fist is forbidden too. Choking, scratching, pinching and pulling the hair are forbidden. Wrestling techniques are forbidden while one or both boxers are down. In a close-range fight, in the corner of the ring, referee stops the fight if one of the boxers is holding the ropes. If one of the boxers is falling down, the referee stops the fight. A round usually lasts 3 minutes, with 2 minutes break. If one of the boxers became stunned, he can call for 2 minutes break. Next time he is obligated to continue fight, but in next crisis he must recover during countdown. Fighter who cannot stop the bleeding automatically loses the match. The number of ring referees varies. Nowadays there are more often tournaments with one ring referee. There are also special flag tournaments, Lethwei, with only top boxers taking place. Rewards are given as different flags, while every flag carries a certain award. Sometimes this is chance for the best fighters from various provinces to challenge their opponents. The winner takes title Cheonson, the best, with the obligation to defend title next year. Talking about champions, we must mention the small boxer with nickname Moju, the Thunder, who remained undefeated in period of 12 years. He is the only one living holder of title King of the Boxers. Most contestants carry amulets or tattoos around their biceps with sacred writing Pisi on their chest or back. They believe that wearing such amulets they shall become victorious or at least receive no injuries. There is a special sort of tattooing on the legs which recognizes the boxers in first glance. Special herbal and traditional medicine take important role in prevention of bleeding. In ancient times, there were not rings, and the fights were organized on the ground surrounded by bamboo torches. The village people prepare food for all visitors, expecting the better harvest of rice next year. Most tournaments took place in the region of Mon, Karen, and Arakan, famous for their boxes. Myanmar Yuyalowi, or Burmese traditional boxing, is a rough and cruel sport where there is no place for weak ones. But it is a real test of strength, skill and braveness, which is the purpose of all martial arts. Every step into the ring is great risk of injuries or even death, but despite this, competitions are extremely popular and so deeply rooted in national tradition that the Burmese have, so far, refused to change their ancient rules.